Okay guys, hope you are doing well. So we do have a bloody weekend, so the crypto market is going down, so most of the coins are in red. My name is Mike Denkler from CorionX, and I'm bringing you the most important crypto news, technical analysis, altcoin, NFT, DeFi gems every day to keep you updated and educated. I should state that nothing in this video can be considered as a financial or investment advice, so everything just for your education and entertainment purposes only. Always do your own research and invest just based on your research and according to your financial conditions. Don't invest more that you would able to not afford to lose. So let's go and check and smash those like, push the bell and notification or subscribe to the channel if you haven't already done so. Smashing those like important for the YouTube algorithm, and pushing bell notification on that you will be notified whenever we are uploading a new video. So let's go and check our favorite bubble chart. You see Bitcoin is down, traded just about a little bit about for 38,000 US dollar, down -1%. Ethereum minus the same 1.2% and traded just about 2,900, and most of the altcoins are in red, correcting 5 and 10%, but Kava, Quant, DCR, Zcash, GMT is in plus a little bit. Let's go and check our favorite indicator, the crypto fear and greed index. It is at 24, so we are back in the extreme fear just like yesterday. So after spending few days in the neutral zone, the index fall back into the fear zone, and now we are back in the extreme fear. So investors are fearful. They expect further downside also on the stock market. But you know, when the fear is really extreme, then always you can find good buying opportunity, especially if you are here for a long term. Let's go and check our first news. Bitcoin sets up lowest weekly close since early March as fourth red candle looms. Okay, so this is a hourly chart. You see that we are traded below 40,000, and now 40,000 US dollar is now resistance. But on the big scale, on the weekly chart, this chart is still bullish, but I don't like this going down further, because that would break this structure. So data from on-chain monitoring resource, which nonetheless continue to retest 40,000 resistance. Let's make this bigger. So you see it's a kind of heat map that you see where are the most amounts that are some volumes. So at 39 we have huge orders placed. Okay, so these are huge volumes that wanting to buying up there. Binance order book data chart. So this is the Binance order book data chart, and it would be a terrible day for markets if we would drop further. The first impact would be on a French 10 years bond yield that could go through the roof. Okay, second term warnings nonetheless painted a dire market reaction. It's even his rival. France keeps markets on edge. Okay, attention focused on French Sunday as the presidential elections came to close. So the crypto price is also affected by the French presidential elections. Next piece of news is Bitcoin funding rates show demand to short BTC as 40,000 becomes resistance. So yeah, we can see clearly that 40,000 became resistance. Extreme fear accompanies Bitcoin's descent to 39,200. This is from CoinGlass, and you see that the funding rates now are in negative. So actually you are paid if you are holding long, but nobody wants to hold long. Everybody is now shorting. Flip shared this, that price at 47,000. Long short ratio was 1.1 to 1. Price at 39,500. Long short ratio is 3.5. So more shorters coming out, and extreme fear. So this is the fear index that we already talked about. DXY resistance sought for BTC trend break. and it was shared by a crypto rover, and this shows and then the Dixie index, the dollar strength index, is at the top levels, and after reaching the top, always corrected and then led to a nice Bitcoin bull run. Will be the same this time? We don't know, but we hope. Prepare yourself for the next run up. Historically speaking, this has been one of the best ranges for buying Bitcoin according to crypto rover, and also you see here the Dixie index. Let's go and check our next news. Macro guru Rob Powell, the always bullish Rob Powell, now warns stock market may trigger crypto market crash. Here is his timeline, so he's not so bullish anymore. The failure of equities to hold has exposed the risk of severe downside if the low is taken out. So if this is I think the Nasdaq index, if it will fall under this line, then we will see a huge dump also in the crypto market. So new lows in store for crypto markets, but warns that current macro conditions are hinting that a major correction is coming, which could drag down digital assets with it. Seeing energy stocks, oil commodities, etc. only in the red starts to raise the risk of a full correlation of one accelerated panic. The only place to hide would be the dollar and probably bonds. And yes, because everybody is short. And yes, crypto would get caught up too. Not new lows. So okay, I'm kind of looking for this downside to layer into positions of stuff that I want to get into. Obviously crypto will get caught up in this and will go over, but I think we are all used to that going up and going down right now. I don't think it takes out the low, so I just think it's more noise, and we are in this wide slopy range we have been in for a last year and a bit. Okay, so he's not sure that it will fall down, but it can happen, and he will be dollar cost averaging in layer ones. So crypto analyst says one altcoin could print 10x gains, updates forecast for Bitcoin and Ethereum. So this is credible crypto, and let's see what is he saying about Bitcoin. Up against our resistance region now. I would expect to pull back to at least 39,000 US dollar from here soon. Again, this is just a base forming here before a full-on reversal, in my opinion. Bitcoin, Ethereum taking a breather as expected following my last tweet on it. Would be eyeing up 2,500, 2,800 for spot buys if interested in adding to or building an Ethereum positions. So he expect 25, 10, 2,800 US dollar as the key support, and buying up there, and the key resistance is at 3,500. Yep, both winners in my opinion. 10x for curve, yes, would be love a 10x on curve from here, but that 300 US dollars, so will be more of a challenge from current levels than 10x on curve. So guys, he expect curve that bottomed out, it's bottomed out already, and he expect curve going up 10x. We'll see. Next piece of news is, why does Ethereum have an intrinsic value? This is a little bit long article, but it's a great read. Why Ethereum has this intrinsic value? The main reason, the smart contract functionality, and Ethereum was launched in 2018, and this is decentralized applications that built on Ethereum, also decentralized finance, non-fungible tokens, and now Ethereum is leading the layer 1 solutions. In finance, the intrinsic value represents the perceived or actual value of an asset or a currency. It should not be confused with the market price, because assets can be over or undervalued. What is the intrinsic value of digital currencies? Government central banks don't back cryptocurrencies like Bitcoin or Ethereum, but their intrinsic value could be defined by their scarcity, use cases, and technological application. Over the years, cryptocurrencies have gained a reputation as a store of value and promise they can also become units in exchange in the future. What is the true value of Ethereum? Given that intrinsic value is an investor perceived as actual value of an asset, utility is crucial to why Ethereum has attracted interest and capital across the crypto community. And smart contracts, dApps, DeFi, and NFT applications that build on Ethereum, and also Ethereum 2.0. Ethereum is shifting from a proof of work to a proof of stake governance mechanism in the foreseeable future, resulting in a faster and more efficient blockchain, spike in transaction volume and size. And okay, so the phase one is the beacon chain. Now this is happening, and the March will come somewhere in the summer. It's expected to happen in the 2022 summer. Shard chains, sharding to be initiated in 2023. Enable layer 2 solutions to offer low transaction fees while improving the network performance, and lots of transactions. And okay, so what is the Ethereum 2.0 impact Ether's intrinsic value? So it definitely rising up, and we'll find out. And also don't forget that Ethereum has a network effect. So according to Metcalfe's law, Ethereum has a real network effect, more than 70 million users holding Ethereum. The competition with BTC as a store of value is open due to its real-world usage. ETH has the potential to become the dominant digital currency according to financial analysts. This inflationary supply, so there is this inflationary supply now as burning transaction fees, Ether futures, and contracts for micro Ether futures, and the different futures that you can trade as well if you want. And let's check this. Okay, so Ethereum 2.0 is adding to, will impact the intrinsic value of Ether, and a lot will depend on smooth implementation of the upgrade. And also it can cause volatility until the upgrade is truthfully tested, approved, and effective across the network. Experts predict months of uncertainty, which will inevitably affect the price of Ethereum. Okay, if in the long term the transitions to a more sustainable and efficient proof of stake will benefit Ethereum's adoption for users and companies building on the platform. However, the way and timing this will all pan out in a cause of hesitance among investors, showing signs of caution with their allocation until there is more accurate outlook. Okay, so that sounds amazing. So also you can check this in Ethereum intrinsic value if you want. And let's go to check our next news. Cardano ripe for a rally as ADA hits prime opportunity zone for bulls, according to analyst firm. But if Bitcoin will fall down, then I don't think that ADA will pump. Cardano's average trading returns on the 30-day midterm interval has fallen below 15%. This is historically an MVRV level when ADA and many other altcoins see at least a short turnaround in prices to alleviate the losses mounting on networks. MVRD, this is the market value to realized value ratio, and it's dropped. So this is the ADA price, and price history drop here, and the red is the MVRV. So now the real price crossed the MVRV, and that is where you can expect a bounce, but it's happening, not sure. A trend that may continue until the next FOMC meeting in May. Crypto markets remain firmly entrenched in the same price pattern as the S&P 500 and equities markets. The Fed recently announced that a half-point interest rate hike is likely. Okay, Bitcoin, Ethereum, price of BTC green, price of S&P 500 the blue, and the orange is price of gold, and the purple is price of Ethereum. Also price of gold just declined. Interesting. So all assets prices declined in the past few days. Okay, True USD crypto, 6th largest stablecoin, is seeing a spike in wire transactions today. The past 6 hours has been one of the 10 largest stretches in 10,000 US dollar plus transactions this year. Historical wire transaction spikes are a sign of accumulation. Okay, so this is the green is the Bitcoin price and wire transactions count, and it shows that when the bottom was in, the price started to recover somewhere. Top, bottom, top, bottom. Okay. Interesting. Increasing whale buying power. Yeah, we'll see. Guys, next piece of news is Ripple and XRP lawsuit face worst case scenario as SEC moves to delay case. Crypto legal expert says this schedule is the exact worst case scenario that attorney filed and posted to other day. It's never seen a plaintiff want to delay a case this much. Only defendants normally delay. Why bring a case and then postpone the justice you seek? In constant look at SEC versus Ripple case schedule, the lawsuit was filed 3 months after the Ripple lawsuit and will finish 6 months sooner. Everything about the Ripple case is strangely backwards, so LBRI. Many people are questioning why Ripple agreed to this schedule. My gut feeling is that there was a trade-off, a longer briefing schedule, but the elimination of the pre-motion rule 56 practice. Okay, so we'll see what will happen with this. Guys, let's go and check out our farms. Let's go and provide liquidity on Uniswap or on PancakeSwap and look up your LPs on our farms. You find the links in the description, and you can earn up to 330% APRs, and also you can use Binance Smart Chain or Ethereum and earning these juicy APIs. And as long as you are earning here a higher amount, that you will get higher chance to be rewarded with the Laserpunk Genesis NFT. Guys, let's go and check my Twitter feed. Definitely follow me at MIKLWestDentler, and also follow Corion platform and follow Laserpunk_gods. So let's see. Bitcoin supply last active 1+ year ago just crossed 64%, and this is an all-time high. So you see Bitcoin supply last active 1+ year raised from 54 to 64. So 64 of the supply they don't want to sell. Interesting setup of Bitcoin 2022 and 2012 charts. Alignment that the bull run will continue or just arrive. So these are the peak tops and capitulation candles, and a setup for the new bull run, and that's happened in 2012, and now in 2022 BTC Fuel expect the same. Long short ratio at 3.5, we already talked about it, and also Laserpunks launching soon. And check out all these tweets, and also follow Laserpunk Gods and Corion platform as well. Okay, so the Laserpunk launchpad is coming soon, and that was a divergence, but it's not valid anymore. Dixie index, we already talked about that. This is the top for the Dixie, and we'll see. Let's go and check some charts. Yeah, where are we now? So let's check TradingView, but I don't think there is too much happening. So Ethereum is down, and also in a downtrend since middle of April, and this downtrend is continuing for Ethereum. The next levels to watch is 2,800, 2,500. What about Bitcoin? So Bitcoin is still in consolidating here, and I think now we have further continuation pattern and going to the downside. The next level is 37,800, and the lower 35,000 US dollar. So guys, there is no clear direction where the market wants to go now. I think accumulate for a long term, that all these dip are a good buying opportunities, but trading and without knowing where the market is trending, it's not a good time for now. So guys, thank you for watching, thank you for smashing those like, and see you tomorrow. Bye bye.